It looks like the village has plowed our street already, but there are several fresh inches of snow. I'm not sure what my situation is going to look like because they create a bank when they plow, but check it out. My plow guy has already been here. That's the bank that Matt makes right there. That's the house that I own. And then there's the nursery. So yeah, Matt's already been here. So I don't have to worry about driving through a bank to park.
Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm and we are in the middle of a blizzard. We have about 12 inches of snow at my house already. I live about 8 minutes away from the nursery. I figured, okay, there's a foot of snow at my house. I better go check on the nursery. Well, they didn't get as much here, I think, maybe about 6 inches, but I'm glad that I came because snow is starting to pile up on the plastic and I'll show you. Here's a look inside. It's kind of a, oh, it's sliding off. Okay, so some of the snow is sliding off, but I want to give it a little bit of assistance. So what happens is the snow builds up on the sides of the house and that needs to be removed in order for all of this stuff to fall down. It is wonderfully cozy and warm in here. I also have to water these guys, these beautiful plants. I don't have many left over from the sale last weekend. These were going to go to the farmer's market today, but because of the weather, the farmer's market was canceled. I learned a little marketing trick from my friend Gina. Obviously, improvements are going to be happening every single time that I do this, but she's like, Nicole, you need some height. So I was able to build some height into my display and it's gorgeous. These need a little drink today while I'm here. So I'm here to clean off the snow and to water these babies. This is the shovel. It's not ideal. It's basically the only one that my local Tractor Supply had. So this is the shovel that I'm using today. This is number 1. And my plow guy's already been here. He, thankfully, Matt is awesome. Okay, walking around the front of 1. Let's see what everybody else looks like. Okay, definitely need to remove the snow from the sides of 2. Oh, see how it's all built up? The atrium. See, this doesn't really need anything removed from the side. I like that space, but oh, see, everything kind of came off, but I'm gonna give a little bit of a roof rake just to get everything off. Let's see, moving on down the line. Whew, it is just a storm in here. Number 2 is shorter, obviously, so the snow builds up quicker, as you can see there. So I'll just take a shovel and shovel out that. And I didn't even bring a tripod today, so I don't know how I'm gonna record myself doing this, but that's not too bad. The snow's coming off of them really well, actually. And here we have 3 and 4. Still haven't gotten a chance to put the siding on the front of 3, but the snow does not want to fall off of number 4 very well. Look at all that buildup. Yeah, I need to get the rake, get this down, but there's not much space between number 3 and 4, and that causes a problem because there's nowhere to put the snow. Look at all that. Well, maybe they got more than 6 inches. I bet you that's 8 inches we have here. So, oh boy, here we go. Oh, it's starting to fall off, see? All right, I'm just gonna give it a little help. Came in for this roof rake. Doing this puts a little bit of a mess out here, but my plow guy is gonna come through again and he's gonna scrape all this up for me. On the other spots, it doesn't matter that I leave it because it's just in between the greenhouses. Here comes the plow. This is how I get kind of trapped in here. Oh boy. So that's kind of the mess. It's not, you know, it's normal. It's just a snowbank. So I gotta clean that up. Okay, on to number 2. I forgot a tripod. So this is where I'm setting my camera up. Right here. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Kind of skipping the backside of number 1. I'll probably just pull the roof rake on that. So I'll do that first quick, but I don't need to move any snow, maybe towards the end, but that's looking pretty good. Okay, I'll use the rake. I have to be careful with this rake because I could poke a hole in the poly if I'm not careful. Oh boy. Here we go. All right, backside of number 2. I am going to shovel it out first and see what falls off. Whew. I didn't do my normal workout today because I knew I was going to have to do this. What the? The wind knocked you down. Okay, let's go this way. This is fun. My heart rate's up. I feel great. Jerry's coming down the road. My buddy Jerry.
Did you get a hand with anything?
No.
You sure?
I got 2 done. Okay. Yeah, it's really not awful because there was nothing on the ground yet, but I just, honestly, I just take a shovel, pull it back, take a shovel, pull it back, and everything kind of falls down. Jared, I skipped my workout this morning.
Listen, it's gonna rain Saturday all day.
I know, 45, 46 degrees. It'll be great.
If you need, I'm home all day if you need something.
Okay, thank you. That's my buddy Jerry. Everyone's just so nice. We have a really nice community here. So lucky to be a part of it. This shovel, I kept saying I didn't love it, but it's not so bad. And honestly, I grew up in the snow. For someone who is not used to being outside, but I grew up with my brother and sister outside every day. Came inside, had a nice cup of hot cocoa, and went on with our day. And we were the healthiest kids. So So I feel like this is just an awesome form of exercise. It gives me something to do in the winter. Don't take that the wrong way. I have so much to do, it's not even funny. But it gives me something outside to do other than ski. I love being outside. I love being in the snow. And this is pretty light, guys. Ooh, I'm gonna get, the wind is whipping. This is my old, this is filthy. This is my old jacket when I used to be a television news reporter. I used to do live reports on the news. So this is Nicole coming to you live from the Boone Street Nursery, where we are working all day long to remove the snow off the sides. Forecasters say an additional 4 to 6 inches may be on the way. So we're just getting prepared. Back to you. Let's get this done. I'm just like pulling it back. And that's all I have to do. Obviously, this is the driveway to the garage though. So what we do afterwards, I don't even know if you guys can hear me. What we do afterwards is to clean this up well. Brad will bring the tractor, the snowblower, and the plow up. But we don't want to have to do that every time it snows because this is Boonville, New York. It snows quite often. But to clean this up and get it prepared in between number 3 and number 4, we have to use the snowblower. I can't do anything about that today. There's not even enough room for the shovel handle to move the snow. And oh my gosh, I made the mistake of trying to use the roof rake. It's gonna poke holes every which way. There's only about 7 feet between those houses. It's impossible to use the roof rake for me anyway, because I would make damage where I didn't need to make damage. So Brad uses the tractor for that. It seems to be working well so far. All right, back to shoveling. Okay. I want to get this done today because tomorrow is my birthday and I don't want to do anything tomorrow except for go out to lunch with my gram. Hi. See how much snow builds up so fast? There's a 4-foot bank here and we only got about 8 inches of snow. It really does. Think about 8 inches of snow covering the entirety of the roof. It just falls on top of each other and builds up. Ugh. Ugh. Really just want to pull it away from the sides so if we do get another few inches of snow, it has room to fall. Like I said, my birthday is tomorrow and I don't want to have to do this again. But I don't mind it if I have to, but I do have plans for tomorrow, so. And I do have another extension piece from the roof for the roof rake. Just doesn't fit nicely. I did order a brand new one. It's at my house. I forgot to bring it. It has a foam head. This has a rigid plastic head. I don't love it. I get nervous. So I have a nice one with a foam head at the house that I'll use next time. See how much it piled right back up? Just from this little pull right here. Whoop. Okay, almost done. So everyone who says, it's my dream to own a nursery. If you live in snow country like I do, remember, this was your dream. Oh, it's my birthday wish for the snow to melt. I'm thirsty. Are there easier ways to do this? Yeah, there are. In fact, we bought a snowblower to use here, like a push behind so that I could do it. It doesn't go. When the snow piles up and there are 4-foot banks that are not only 4-foot banks, it's not 4-foot banks of fluffy snow. It's 4-foot banks of snow that's fallen on top of each other time and time and time and time again. So it's compressed, compacted, heavy snow. The snowblower that I got won't go more than 6 inches at a time. And I'm struggling to get it going 6 inches. The neighbors may have heard some bad words come out of my mouth the other night in the middle of the night in the dark. I was trying to snowblow by myself. It doesn't work. It's a disaster. The long-term plan is to have something like a skid steer, something like that, that is narrow enough to fit through, but also powerful enough to get pallets off of delivery trucks. Because otherwise, Brad and I have to keep moving the tractor back and forth. A skid steer will fit into this garage, and it will also, it's powerful enough to get the packages off the tractor trailers, like when I get hanging baskets and soil. All that stuff can get the deliveries, and it can move the snow. But I don't know if you've ever priced those things. They're $1 million. So I'm just having fun with the snow today, guys. I've been so busy. I look like a bunny rabbit.
So busy.
So busy. I've been so terribly busy. I haven't even gotten to reply to emails. But I'm getting things checked off my list. We don't even have propane here yet. I don't have baskets. I don't have soil. There are a lot of things to get a nursery started. Yeah, that should be a video. Really nice out. And it's not. Like it's 20 something degrees maybe. The sun's trying to poke through. It's coming. My phone died for a second. I don't know if it's too cold or too wet. But the battery, it was down to like 8%. And then it just went, turned to black. You missed me. I was showing off my tripod. Oh well. So I got all my stuff and I went to go clear off number 4. But it fell on its own. I don't even know if you can hear me. I might have to dub audio over this because it's windy. I can't do anything about this. This is a tractor job. There's nowhere for me to put the snow. So I'm inside number 4. This is where how much the snow's piled up. Yeah, this thing is super heavy duty. It's not like your regular hoop house. These are huge, heavy duty pipes. I'm not too worried about it. We will come back in here and move it with the snow blower because there's nowhere for me to put the snow. That's the one thing that I haven't figured out yet. See, I do need to push it off that side. I can see it sliding, so it's starting to slide. If I get a little bit of a push, it'll probably just go. But this thing is super sturdy. The previous owners never removed the snow from this place ever for the past 5 years. So I'm not too worried about any damage happening, but I'd like to keep it as cleared off as possible. This place, pretty cozy in here. Even though there's no heat on, there's just something about being inside these Gothic greenhouses that it's very soothing. I don't know if you guys have a space that's like that for you. This place is quickly becoming that for me. Anyway, I'm gonna give a couple of pushes on that, see if it slides down, and then I'm gonna head home and Brad and I will come up with the tractor and snow plow, snow blow, move that snow from inside. That way 90% of the job is done. We just have to use the tractor. It literally takes less than 5 minutes. Guys, this has only taken me, it might have felt like a long time, but collectively it's about 45 minutes of me shoveling. So there's my cardio and my hit for the day. So I'm good. Let's just give the snow a little push here. Yeah. So we're good. Yeah. I'm gonna go home and relax and have some hot cocoa. Anyway, I wanted to bring you guys here while I was removing snow, just to give you guys an idea of what I have to do every time we get 4 to 6 inches of snow. This has to be done just for my peace of mind. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I'll see you soon. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the bubble was kind of deflated when I removed the snow. That's because the air just gets sucked right out of it. And now that it's had a few minutes to relax, it's nice and plump and it's a beautiful bubble once again. Such a great tripod. Guys, if you're wondering about the gear that I'm using today, it is an upside down floral bucket with some zip tape. Just set your phone up right there. I'm a snow genie. Ooh, hey, gotta get this out of the doorway. I'm a snow angel. Wish granted. So busy. Good thing I'm between greenhouses so nobody sees this. Oh wait, they're all gonna see it. Bye!